Hey everybody, it's Chaymie here and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be taking a look at this very interesting brown paper box. It even has a white sticker on it. I'm just kidding, it's the Water Nokk figure from Jakks Pacific, but I'm bringing up the box because I think it's a box that was shipped directly from the manufacturer to the retailers because it has the street date, the stop warning, and when to put on the shelf and all that. So it was very interesting. This is the first time I'm receiving such a box, so it piqued my interest. But aside from that, it's just a box, so we're gonna take off the actual horse. Ta-da! And I think the box made sense because the packaging for the horse is very open type. It doesn't have a plastic, it's just, attached to the cardboard with some other cardboard details on the front. Okay, let's take a look at the box. So the backdrop has the dark sea, waves, and ocean. And it says Chaymie for lights and sounds. It has a photo of Elsa. It says frozen, light up, water knock. And it says it's designed for that toddler doll. And it's motion activated, so I'm really excited about that. I did not know about the motion activated thing before I bought it, so it's a nice surprise. And on the back, it has a photo of a little girl who is just so happy to have a horse. She's just like, yes, this is the horse. And it shows the toddler doll on the horse, as well as more pose and wear options. This part you can pause and read it if you'd like. Okay, now we take the horse out of the box. So first up, it came with an instructional paper. This is so refreshing. I haven't seen an instructional paper on a toy product in a long while, so it was interesting. So it says how to play, has a button on its chest, and it talks about batteries and more buttons, and it talks about more batteries on the back, and how to assemble the little saddle thingy so that your doll can sit on the horse. And that's it. Anyways, I just wanted to show you the little saddle thingy that came with it. Even the saddle is like nicely decorated. It has some sculpted water effect details on it. And now here is a 360 overview look of the Nokk. So the play button is in the front, right on its chest. On top it has the hole for the saddle to go in, and on the bottom has the speaker, battery compartment, and the buttons for playing. Moving on to the Nokk, so we're gonna go from head to toe, or head to hooves in this case. So the main part of his body is made up of this clear blue, pale blue plastic with glitter embedded in the skin, so it's very shimmery, it's very pretty. And the hooves actually has more sparkles than the body, so it's like nail polish. Nokk is fabulous. But for the mane and the tail, it's made up of clear white plastic with still glitter embedded into them, and it's actually very soft and flexible, so it's good when you're posing it. It's not going to obstruct your posability of the figure. Okay, let's start from the head. So the head is actually nicely sculpted, even though it has no paint and it's see-through. Oh, I forgot, the ears are actually little flexible, rubbery type of material too. The sculpt of the head is great, even has the nostrils, the mouth shape, the eye shape. I wish the eyes would have glowed though, it would have been nice. And because of the figure is very see-through, you can still see some of the parts and screws and connecting pieces inside, so it kind of takes you out of the illusion a little bit, but it's not a deal breaker. And the mane is actually sculpted very nice. It does look like fluid water frozen in a moment to capture this. And I do not know what pose is this, but I like it. And his thighs reminds me of something that I'm craving for during this quarantine lockdown. And here is the tail, and here is the other side of the body. And the body has it's actually inside, so you don't feel it on the outside, but it has sculpted water droplet effects and little waves and watery type of things inside. So that's a very nice detail. So I'm gonna hold it up against the light so you guys can see what I'm talking about, all the little water droplet effects, and also you can see how the lights are placed inside of its body. This thing is actually quite heavy, especially for a hollow figure, but maybe all the lights and batteries and sound speakers are making it heavy. Now let's get into the articulation. So the head moves from left to right and a little bit up and down. And the feet, however, all the limbs move very nicely. I'm so surprised of it. It has like 1, 2, 3, 4 joints. It even has like a little extra joint just for the hooves. So you can really get busy with the posing. So I think they actually got the anatomy of the horse correct. But I'm not sure about this part though. I didn't know if the horse leg should go out that much. I don't know. I'm not a zoologist. But for this figure, it does go all the way out and kind of looks painful. And the tail actually moves up and down. It does not swivel left to right, so it's just like up and down movement. So the overall articulation on this thing is pretty solid. Moving on to the mechanical aspect of the figure, so on its belly you have the battery compartment, the speaker, and the 3 buttons for you to play. So the T is for try mode, X is for off, and on is for play mode, where the motion sensitive playing things will happen. So I'm gonna start testing the features. So the button again is right on its chest in the front. And now I'm gonna turn off the light and start the business. Just kidding, no. I'm gonna start off with the test mode, which has 3 effects. So the first one have this effect with the freezing sound effect, and the lights glow for a bit before it dims slowly. And this one has the horse whinny, and it glows near its chest. And this one is pretty cool because it glows all over the place and has water splashing sound effects, so you can imagine that he's galloping through water. Now I'm gonna switch it to play mode and show you the rest of the effects. So in play mode, when you press it, it gives the freezing effect that we have already seen. And I did not know this at the time of making this video, but on play mode, no matter how many times you pressing the button will only give you this freezing effect. I did not know that, so I kept on pressing and pressing and pressing, hoping the next effect will show up. I actually did this for about 10 times before I figured it out with my tiny little brain. And then I started to shake it. And there we go, motion sensitive features. So this feature is new. It gives that like a little snorting sound effect and different light effects. But this galloping feature we have already seen. This also again, it's a new feature. It gives a snorting sound again and a different light. But this whinny sound we have already seen in the test mode. And this is me trying to visually show you a horse running through water. Isn't it magical? I'm a master of theater. Alright, party's over, lights back on. Oops, sorry, I touched its butt and it did not like it. I am sorry. So I noticed that sometimes the motion sensitive features are very sensitive. Like when I was just touching its butt, it started playing. But sometimes it's not very sensitive, where I have to literally shake the horse as if I'm trying to kill it, and only then the effects will start playing. And next we have our models, the classic Snow Queen doll and the limited edition Snow Queen doll. So right off the bat, I'm gonna tell you that this horse is not the exact perfect size for either of them. It's a tad too big for the classic doll, and it's a tad too small for the limited edition doll. But still, it works great, and I will show you. I think the ideal size would have been like the doll's head and the horse's head would have been on the same height. Because I think in the movie when she froze the horse, they were kind of like on the same level. I don't know. But still, you can use photo trickery, angles, lights, and whatnot to trick the fact that they're the perfect size for each other. Oh, and see, I was touching him a little bit and he decided to gallop through water. So we will wait until he's done. Are you done? Okay, you're done. I'm actually gonna turn it back just to the test mode so that the motion sensor is starting to scare me a little bit. Now we're gonna put on the saddle on the back so we can try out the limited edition doll. So it has a little hole and I did not know where these little black spots came from. It's definitely not on the outside, so I think it's just in the plastic. So you just align the correct way and you slide it in, and it's very easy. It's actually very easy to take it back out too. And once you put it in, it's not loose either, it's tight, so it's good. So here I'm gonna try putting the classic Elsa doll first in the saddle. And because the horse is so big, this is what Elsa would look like when she's trying to climb on top of it. But still, it's very nice even with the classic doll. If, for example, frames like this, shot like this, you can frame it in a way that they look perfect for each other. Alright, now it's time for the limited edition doll to get on the horse. So this is purely the main reason why I bought this horse. It's for me to pose it together with my limited edition doll. So this is what it's all about. The saddle fits a little bit better on the limited edition doll than the classic doll, and I just noticed this while editing the video of how close the horse almost fell. Look at the feet! One feet is already off of the counter! But I didn't notice that. I was too busy posing Elsa. Thank you, bye. And voila! We have it here. And I actually love it so much! She looks so cool on the horse, even though she obviously looks bigger than the horse, but still looks so cool. Ride like the wind, Nog. Ride like the ocean, Nog.
Ride like the wind, bullseye!
Alright, so my thoughts on this. Even though it's not a perfectly, the perfect size for either of the dolls, I think this is as close as you'll get and the best as you'll get, as good as you'll get, I don't know, my grammar is failing me, to getting a Nokk figure for your dolls. At the Disney store I have a version, but I think this version is far superior than the Disney version, which does not make sounds or lights or moves or have articulation. It's priced at $50, so it's a little steep. It's almost the half of price of the limited edition doll. And because I live so far away from the continental US, I actually paid around $90 just to get here, including with shipping and import tax. But still, I think it's worth every penny, and I definitely recommend that you get it if you want to take photos with your dolls, or if you just want to have it posed with Elsa on a shelf and they would still look epic. Alright everybody, so that is my take on the light up Nokk figure from Jakks Pacific. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. You can also check me out on Instagram at Chaymie Creates for more awesome toy photography content. Please leave a like and a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and I just realized like and thumbs up are the same thing, but anyway, you can also subscribe here on my YouTube channel so that you get more toy video content in your video feeds. Thanks again for watching. Remember everyone, stay safe, stay indoors, and stay healthy. And I will see you all soon in my next video. And I forgot, wash hands often too. So thank you, bye.